Tonight, it's not only a night of mourning, it's a night of celebration. Celebrating the life and the career and the joy that Guy Lafleur gave all of us. That's how I'm taking a look at it tonight. Rest in peace, Guy. Tonight's pregame show is dedicated to the memory of number 10, the Flower, Guy Damien Lafleur. We'll miss you a lot. He was my hockey hero all my life and the only one I'll probably ever have. Rest in peace, Guy. A short tribute to my hockey hero, Guy Lafleur. My hockey idol has passed away. We've lost the great Guy Lafleur today. My hockey world has turned cold and black. Oh, to see him skate one more time with the number 10 on his back. His blonde hair flying back in the wind he'd create. What a joy it was to see the Flower skate. He'd fly down the right wing as everybody would cheer. When he scored, the crowd jumped up, spilling lots of beer. He'd bring you to your feet so many times a game, you see, with every fan in the arena shouting out, "Guy, Guy, Guy!" He'd take a shot and score a goal so many times, my friend. It makes me sad that I won't see my hockey hero again. Rest in peace, Guy Lafleur, the Flower, le Diamant Blanc. Our thoughts be with you, you're in our hearts, as you make your way beyond. Go join the greats where you belong, Jean Beliveau, the Rocket, and Gordie Howe too. You gave me so much joy, dear Guy. Please know that I love you. As I was watching that play here, it's kind of fitting that there were, through most of it, there were 4 people. It shows me how many people, and there were 4 people, and why it was number 4 fitting. Jean Beliveau's number was number 4, and Guy wore that number with the Quebec Remparts when he played with them, in tribute to Jean Beliveau, his hockey idol. Yeah, so I just think it's it's fitting, and he couldn't wear that number here in Montreal because Beliveau was still wearing it, I believe, when he first joined, and then they retired it. So yeah, so it's a big night at the Bell Center. There's gonna be a big ceremony tonight for Guy, so that'll be at the start of the game. So I think when that's on, I'm probably gonna be pretty quiet in the hangout when we're doing that. So I want to watch that. Let's see who's here. By the way, hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. Hey Harry, Tessa. Hey Tessa. You always will be. You're damn right. Hey, Habs Guru. You're back. Welcome back on a very auspicious night. Yeah, it's just going to be a sad night. I hope Montreal, the team, I hope they respond tonight and, I don't know, send Guy off with a really good performance. It's going to be tough for them. Got to tell you, man, I'd like to see them beat Boston, for Guy, but I don't know. It's going to be a tough call tonight. Hey, Drake. OCO, yeah, you kind of right, eh? Kind of was. All right, so this is the pregame show. While I'm doing this, and I don't know if this is showing anywhere, but a bunch of Habs legends and alumni, because some of them aren't legends, but they're alumni, are speaking from the Bell Center. I imagine from the alumni club right now, and they're talking about Guy. I don't know if that's being broadcast anywhere, but I'll just let you know. In this video, the pregame show, it'll be mostly normal. I'll be giving you game day news. There's not a lot. I have a game preview, and as always, you can. We have the guess the score contest. If you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, you'll win $10 directly into your bank account via Interac. So please leave a guess in the chat. Game starts at 7, Tessa. Harry says 10-4 Habs. Galley with the first goal, only fitting. It's 10-4. That kind of, yeah, that would be fitting. I can't see it happening against Boston unless they let it, but yeah, that would be. Hey there, Sean. You hope the fire. Wait a second. Yeah, okay, but let's not crap on Price here tonight, please. And Price would be off. He won't play tonight or against the Rangers. He should play Friday to close out the season. I don't know why you have to hold Price to such a standard. He's not here to. I don't believe he's starting to win games. He's here to play, to get his body back into game shape as much as he can, to test himself for the coming season, for the off season, see what he's got to work on. I don't think it was about wins and losses. And I got to say, really, to shit on the guy for that in this kind of a season, when it means absolutely nothing, I got to say, man, I don't know how you look in the mirror. Bay Habs 4-2 Harris. Poor Price having to face Panthers. I don't think he looks at it that way. I don't think he cares who he has to face. I don't even think he cares about the score per se. Yeah, he wants to do well and all that stuff, but it's not about that. It's about the test for his body to see that he's where he's gotten to, and there's a lot involved in that. Anyway, that's my opinion. Guru, it's true they do. It's just I don't know. The way they've been playing lately, I don't know. I just really hope there's a big bounce back kind of just for tonight. Price won't. Well, he'll be awesome tonight, but he won't be on the ice, so won't be in net. Baybye, yeah, same for Monty though. Baybye says he should charge his defense with lack of support. He can call the team a deadbeat dad because they aren't giving him any support. But again, I don't think it's anything about that. Hey, Filibuster. Yeah, I mean, I hope they do. Yeah, it'd be great if they win 10-0. Be apropos or any number, any combination that adds up to 10. That's what it should be tonight. For between the two teams, like the last game. Hey, Ryan. Baby, this is not about winning or losing as we are in last place, but Price just testing his body to make sure he's already. That's why anybody shitting on Price about how he's performing or anything like that, I think you're just, I don't know. You got hate issues. OCO, but that's what he's got to find out. Whatever the answer is, he has to know what he's got to do in the off season. He wanted to know where he's at with all the all the work he's done. I don't think anything wrong with that, and I don't think a guy that's doing that deserves to be criticized for. I mean, you know what? Deserves to be criticized. You can criticize him if you want. If you've got that much hate in your heart, like I don't see the point in the situation like this. And then especially tonight of all nights, really. Why? We haven't had enough bullshit over the last 2 years with hatred and everything that's going on in the world that really. Hey, Tessa, nice seeing you again. Thanks for being here. And Guy thanks you too. I don't know if he does. All right, let's see what else I got here. Oh, Habs Guru, you're here. I'm declaring you before the night's done and everything. I'm declaring you the winner of the fantasy pool. I don't know how good a day Harry could have to catch you at this point. So, Habs Guru won the Talking Habs fantasy pool this season. Harry Rice was the runner-up. Unfortunately for Harry, there was only one prize to the winner. So I don't know what it is yet, Guru, but prize is coming. So congratulations to Habs Guru for winning the fantasy pool. And I don't know if it's like from day one, but Jesus Christ, you like took it by the balls and ran with it. So, good on you. I'm going to remind everybody to please join the bracket. I'll put up the banner. Where is it? So you can write that stuff down. So it's the bracket challenge, NHL bracket challenge. You can Google that. And I believe if you go with that link, it's supposed to work. But my bracket is, or the league is Rick's bracket, Talking Habs bracket challenge, I believe, or bracket contest, one of the two. And it's a private league. You need that passcode that's there. And yes, there are uppercase letters. So yeah. And you join. And imagine any day now they're going to know exactly the teams and who they're playing. And then you can make your bracket. And if we do have a winner, because it's not easy to win that, there will be a prize. And it's a private thing. It's just for Talking Habs if you join that one. So please do that. I'll leave that up for a little bit. Guru, I don't think there's another week. You just played Harry, so unless it goes for the 2 weeks, then I take it back. Okay, but to me, Sunday today, shouldn't it be over? So if it's a 2-week thing at the end, well, I still think you're going to win, honestly, but I'll take it back then. I'll know tomorrow when I go take a look. I hope I didn't jinx you. Jeez. Harry's going, yeah. You jinxed him. Hey, Rob, how's it going? It still shows that? Oh, well, never mind then. It was too premature, but so how's this? Hot take. Habs Guru's going to win the fantasy pool next week. Actually, it's going to be May 1st because there's a game that means nothing on May 1st. So, did any local media people? No. No, nobody's been in touch with me. Why would they? I'm a small channel. There's a lot of other channels that are bigger than me that you would think they'd go after if they were doing anything. I mean, nothing yet. Anyway, I'll let you guys know if anything happens like that, but nope. I do this not for the recognition, and I don't get any anyways, so it's a good thing that I do this not for the recognition. But you know what? It just happened. There maybe something will be done over the next couple of weeks. I will have another video, the one I just played, and I put it out this afternoon. I was starting to I wrote one verse on the 22nd, so the day that it happened. And I had to go out all day, and I was really busy, and I didn't get back to it with the game yesterday. So I sat down this morning to kind of see what I get from that, and get started on a bigger tribute. But it ended up working out to what it was, and so I thought I'd do something to get so I can make a little trailer thing, and I wanted to get something out today. And I thought, well, that's, so, and literally that thing, 1 minute and 40 seconds took me 3.5 hours from start to finish. So, yeah, a bit of work. I'm happy to do it for Guy, honestly, and obviously, but there'll be something else. I want to do something more significant than that. So, I do have 2 other Guy videos out there. 3, but 1 is really garbage. But I have, like I did his career, and I did a poem, an ode to Guy Lafleur. It's out there. I don't write down what the date was, but if you go on my channel and just search Guy Lafleur, should come up with those 3 videos that are now 4. So if you want to see what it is, honestly the words that were, I don't remember them from the ode to Guy Lafleur. I should dig it out. I'll try to dig out the script and maybe read it again, but I don't remember it all. I know I linked to it in some video. I'm like just linked to it. I don't know if it was in the Geek Tribute or not, but I linked to it. It still doesn't seem real. I mean, it's just weird. I didn't do a good job shaving. Oh well, I have to look stupid on camera. Phil, I mean, I think they will, but I don't know that it'll be the way you think. Right? The only way they're going to reach out to YouTubers, in my opinion, are to do maybe hire 1 or 2 of us. Wouldn't be me. I mean, mainly because of this, it wouldn't be me. To work for them. I don't see them giving any of us, like, reaching out to us and doing something where we have our freedom to do what we want. Like, I don't see that. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. And I'm not here to put myself down or anything. It's just that, look, in the grand scheme of things, I'm small. I don't see why they would reach out to me. I really don't. I mean, I'm sure they're aware of me. Yeah, I'm somewhere on the radar there somewhere. If they're doing their job, they should be aware of everybody that's putting stuff out about their team. But am I big enough to really? I don't think so. I know. Listen, I wish they would. I jump at the opportunity. So. Beal says, Rick, the Eagles had an excellent tribute video to Guy at this afternoon's game against Rimouski. Lots of Lafleur jerseys scattered throughout the crowd. I think it'll surprise. I wonder if it'll surprise the Toronto Maple Leafs. Probably throughout the world. Throughout the world. If you liked hockey and you were into North American hockey, especially back in the day, man, you know who Guy Lafleur is. So, hey, Jason. Yeah, I thought about it. Guess I don't know because I don't have confidence for Montreal to win. I don't want to take Boston. So, I hope they seem to be able to score for Monty for some reason. So, I'm going to say this is going to be a tough, hard-fought win. I'm going to go with a 5-4 win for Montreal. And I'm going to say that the next biggest one of the next 2 biggest offensive superstars are going to get the first goal. And that's either Suzuki or Caulfield. That's the best I'm going to go with. Because if they're going to win this game, it's probably going to be exactly that. A hard-fought right down to the end. Last goal wins, type of thing. Hey, Maritime Bob. Yeah, I like that guess. I like Monty a lot. I think Price does too. Gave him a really good compliment. Not that he's gonna criticize him, but he also didn't have to give him such a nice compliment either. Yeah, I like Monty. I hope he's up to the task. I hope the whole team is. At the very least, to not be embarrassed tonight. I just don't want to see that. That's all. Because believe me, the Bruins, while the players probably all respect what Guy Lafleur was and his legend and all that, they want to win tonight and they want to beat our ass. So you can't expect any different from them. Like, I wouldn't respect them for anything different. Price said a lot of good stuff about him. How quick he is going side to side. I can't remember everything. Just he had a lot of good things to say, and he said he was a really good goaltender. And he said he definitely would like to work more with him in the future. But yeah, he gave him some really good, nice words. I really thought. He said he wanted to Monty or be Montied by him. I don't get you. That don't make sense, Phil. Sorry. That doesn't make sense. You got to explain. Phil, you got some splaining to do. I'm going to do a preview in a minute. Did I go through everything? Hey, I did not go through everything. Caden Primo has been recalled on an emergency recall. So when I heard the news, I wrote WTF because nobody knew why. So the update, or I put no, because then there was a little bit of an update. It's for Price. Unknown exactly why it's for Price. Again, as I wrote that. And then there's an update from St. Louis himself, and it's nothing to worry about. It's just precautionary because he's been playing. He played 3 games in a row, and they didn't want him to play back-to-back. And they don't want him to travel to New York for nothing. It's for a lost season. It doesn't make any sense, and they'd like him to be ready for Friday. So I'm assuming Price will start Friday, and there's nothing to worry about. Monty just needs a backup. That's all. And that's it. Yeah. Laval Rocket clinched their playoff spot today, so they finally clinched their playoff spot. I don't know the result. They won the game or went to overtime or something. But they clinched the spot, so that's good. First time they're making the playoffs as the Laval Rocket. And I think only the second time in 11 or 12 years as a Montreal Canadiens farm team. And that's it. I said the other thing already. So that's it. That's all for – there was not much today. And I was really busy. The last 2 days, really busy making videos in the morning. And I hadn't realized the video I put out yesterday. Hell, that was my first video in like a week. I didn't realize that. I apologize for that, but I was in a bit of a funk. Not just with the hockey news of Bossy, and then no, it was something else. It was a personal thing, and then Guy Lafleur, and I couldn't get it together till. Well, the video that I put out yesterday, I had filmed just after hearing the news because I had to film it. I think I said in the video that the show has to go. The show goes on, must go on. But yeah, I just anyway, I was able to write today a bit. So where was I? Bill, you're yeah. Well, no, I think there's more fans that dislike the Bruins than the Leafs than you might think. I don't know if there's more. I don't think there's more than that, but there's more than you think. I think anyway. Yeah, that's cool. Maritime Bob, yeah, I think, and he mentioned that. I think he said that he's already. Somebody did that. He's not over moving as much from the beginning of the season to now. There's more economy of movement in his saves and the way he moves in the crease. I mean, he's young. He's coachable. That's what you'd expect to see the guy start, improving at. He's what, 25 maybe now, 24? OCO, absolutely. I mean, yeah. I mean, look, Price is working at his pace. I'm sure this is also what Price wants. I don't think they're holding him back. Price is not stupid. He knows he needs the time off right now. Go Habs, go. Don't start that stupidity, please. Just please, okay? Everybody's screaming for what? Since Marty took over, you guys have been screaming about they can't win because we're not going to. It's been how many months, and they're still in last right now. So what's the worry? Stop it. Get some purpose in life, man. Look at right. We with the loss, a guaranteed top 5 pick. So we lowered that from a guaranteed top 10. So we're getting there. I don't. Anyways, I'm tired of that stuff. Samuel Attis, that kind. I don't know what you meant to write that first one. You write that again, you're out of here. I'm not taking this bullshit about Price. Leave Price alone. Not tonight. Hey, Gabriel. Well, that's the OCO. They had that. Arizona had the OT loss, so they got that point, tied them with Montreal. Montreal has the tiebreaker, so if they're tied, Montreal finishes at the bottom. All Montreal has to do is keep pace with Arizona, and they finish last. So why are people still freaking the fuck out? Stop it. Get a life. Gabriel, you're not late. To me, that's probably running late. X3J, I think Marty's record's fine, but everyone crying about we got to win it last. But you're crying about something that they're doing. Why are you crying about it? Not the night tonight. And it's true. By the way, Luca, I think you are wrong. I think Gabriel's right. Aren't we guaranteed a top 4? Because now they can't finish worse than second. And they can't because there's too many points up to the next one. They don't have enough games. So it's a top 4 pick that we're guaranteed now. So if they don't win one of the spots, they move back to it's 4th. I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm doing good. I think that's great. Winning is what it is. Doesn't really matter. Gabriel, hasn't he not played? Maybe as in his last 4, but I don't think he's played in the last 4 Leafs games. Anyways, Leafs lost 8-1 to Tampa, and then 2 days later lost 3-2 in overtime to Florida, which I was not happy that they got to overtime, but they lost. Not looking good for them going into the first round. I was reading a little bit about this kid, Nazar. What do you think about him instead of Cooley? Okay, I'm gonna cough first, and I'm gonna do my preview. All right, let's get to the preview. So I have time. All right. First, I'm going to give this quick shout out to my youngest son's best friend, Zachy, on Twitter. Look for this post on Twitter, Zachy on Twitter. I know it's a big ask. I don't know how you can copy down that link, but if you can, and just go over there, give it a thumbs up. And the kid's trying to get hired to a content organization online, and they're hiring through Twitter, and this is what they're asking people to do. So that's Zachy on Twitter. Please support my youngest son's best friend. Cool. I'm still the good dad. All right. Boston and in Montreal to take on the Habs. Boston's 48-25-5. That's 101 points, fourth in the Atlantic. So they're looking at taking on Florida in the playoffs right now. Montreal is 20-48-11, 51 points, eighth in the Atlantic. They've been stuck on that 51 points for a little while now that everybody's freaking out about them winning. I had to watch the game. First, let me take this banner off. All right. Start time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. In Montreal's region, TSN2 in English, RDS in French. Boston region, NESN. Streaming on Sports Surge and NHL 66. That's where I'll be watching that, or this. Last 10 record, Boston 5-5-0 on a one-game streak. And Montreal 1-9-0 on an 8-game losing streak. If you just go by this, Montreal is due. And maybe this is their night to just, break the odds and win for Guy. All right, season series, November 14th in Boston, 5-2 Boston. January 12th in Montreal, 5-1 Boston. No, in Boston, excuse me. 5-1 Boston. And then with Marty under the or behind the bench, first time in Montreal, still 3-2 Boston. But, we didn't get wiped out. And then we got tonight, and that'll be it for the season. Obviously, 2 more games after this game. Tail of the tape, scoring chances for percentage. My dog's going to bark. 45.1% for Montreal, 29th. She didn't bark. Wow. 55.2% for Boston, 4th. Goals per game, 2.54 for Montreal, 31st. 3.04 for Boston, 16th. Goals against per game, 3.89 for Montreal, 32nd. Last in the league, 2.67 for Boston, 5th. Power play percentage, 12.9% for Montreal, 31st. Gets worse. And 20.9% for Boston, 17th. PK percentage, 74.9% for Montreal, 27th. And 82% for Boston, 8th. Head-to-head record, Montreal's 0-2-1. Boston's 3-0-0. Shots on goal. Shots on goal allowed per game for Boston, 28.8 for Montreal, 34.4. Shots on goal for per game for Boston, 36.2 for Montreal, 29.8. So just go by that, and you got to expect Montreal's going to get outshot tonight. Face-off percentage, Boston, 54.2%, third in the league. Montreal, 49.1%, 20th in the league. Get creamed on face-offs. Goalies tonight. Honestly, I don't remember. I saw it. I don't remember. Probably Swayman. I'll give them both. Linus Ullmark, 24-10-2, 252 goals against, 914 save percentage. And if Linus is in nets, apparently Charlie Brown and Snoopy are going to be on the first pair defense. Swayman, 22-13-3, goals against is 235, and his save percentage is 916, 3 shutouts. For Montreal, it's going to be Monty, 7-17-6, 378 goals against, 891 save percentage, 1 shutout. Players to watch over the last 5 games for each team. For Boston, Eric Howla, 3 points. Taylor Hall, 2 goals. Matt Grizzilchik, I don't know how to pronounce that, 2 assists. And Eric Howla, +4. For Montreal, Petrie, 4 points. Caulfield, 2 goals. Petrie, 4 assists. Edmondson, +4. The team leaders. In goals for Boston, Pasternak, 39. Suzuki, 20. In points for Boston, Marchand 74, for Montreal, Suzuki 58. Average time on ice for Boston, McAvoy 24:43, for Montreal, Petrie 22:09, and for wins, Allmark 24, Jake Allen with 9. Habs scoring, Suzuki still 58 points. Caulfield 20 goals, so second 20-goal scorer, 20 and 20 for 40 points. Hoffman 12 goals, 19 assists, 31 points. Anderson 18 goals, 10 assists, and 28 points. He's in a bit of a rut. I hope he breaks out. Like, it'd be great tonight. And Dvorak, the opposite of Anderson, 10 goals, 18 assists, 28 points. That's in 53 games as opposed to Andy's 66. Bruins, Marchand, 31, 43, 74. Pasternak, 39 goals, 34 assists, 73 points. Taylor Hall, 18 goals, 39 assists, 57 points. I don't know, $8 million for 57 points? I wouldn't do it. Patrice Bergeron, 20 goals, 36 assists, 56 points. McAvoy, 9 goals, 45 assists, 54 points. Bottom 5 in the league. So all you crybabies about it, look at this. Jersey, 62 points. Philly, 59. Seattle, 58. Seattle is 7 points ahead of Arizona and Montreal with 3 games left for the Arizona and Montreal. They can't catch that anymore. So that's not happening. Montreal finishes no worse than 31st, which is second from the bottom. But right now, they're finished. They're in bottom because they're tied. And Arizona gets the tiebreakers to finish higher up. So stop worrying. Can't say that enough. And I've said it a lot tonight. Current line, Montreal is at home, so Boston's on the road. Their away record is 24-12-3. Montreal's home record 10-25-4 versus each other over the last 3 seasons. Boston 6-1-0, Montreal 1-5-1. So everything that says, Boston's going to kick our ass tonight. We'll see if that actually is how it works out. All right, lineups. Suzuki, Caulfield, Hoffman, first line for Montreal. Dvorak, Rem Pitlick, and Gallagher, second line. Evans, Perreault, Anderson, third line. And Paling, Pezzetta, Tyler Pitlick, fourth line. First pair, Romanov and Savard. Second pair, Edmondson and Petrie. Third pair, Harris and Wideman. So basically, I think that's just no changes from yesterday, except Monty starting and Carey backing him up. But we know that's not the case. Caden Primo will be backing up Monty. Boston's lines. Bergeron in between Marchand and DeBrusk. Howla in between Hall and Pasternak. Coyle in between Frederick and Smith. Nozek in between Foligno and Lazar. Lindholm and McAvoy first pair. Grizzlechick and Carlo second pair. Forbort and Clifton third pair. Swayman and Nets, like I thought it was going to be Swayman. So I guess Charlie Brown and Snoopy are not going to be lining up like you see there. They're not. So there you go. And that's it. Here's my preview. Don't I sound excited? Now, it should be an okay game. I just hope Montreal competes hard. That's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for. Let's see now. Got to find where I was. Hang on. There I was. Somewhere there. Cooley Tour Canada, a new one yesterday with his speed, vision, 200-foot game. No way he doesn't go after right. Awesome. I don't know enough. I was just reading something today. I'm afraid of us picking third overall. Seems like a complete toss-up who will go third, whereas Wright and Cooley seem more set in stone. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Why are you afraid? Harry, honestly, I'd rather Wright and Slafkovsky over Cooley. I just don't see Logan Cooley sticking if he does come to Montreal for some reason. On Tony Marinaro podcast today, they said that word is that Armia has worn out his welcome in Montreal, and they are starting to get frustrated with the inconsistency of Andy. You don't forget also, Tony Marinaro needs to be controversial. He's trying to get people to click on his podcast. Like, I wouldn't take that all like as gospel. And I'm trying to find a comment I want to read. Hey, YouTube. All right. Well, I'm at the end. So, Bedard, like always, seems to be excellent. Well, yeah. I mean, what is he's only 16 still? Bedard's gonna be in the league at 18. That you gotta pretty much guarantee. OCO, yeah, but anyways, I did a video talking about Kevin Fiala and the situation in Minnesota where they got two guys they bought out, yet it's still going to cost them 12 to 14 million over the next 3 seasons. You know, if you've got 3 or whatever, 3 guys, they're leased here and playing, and you're spending that kind of money, that's not bad. When you're paying, if you add Kaprizov to that, and you're paying over 20 million, but you're getting one guy out of that, it doesn't work. But yeah, I mean, that's not so bad. Look at what the 3, or you want to add Nylander, the 4 big guys in Toronto. That's what, 50 million, close to. Sonny, how do you mean that Carey Price is not doing too well? Is that he's playing badly, or is he ill? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, YouTube, but who knows who Eric Bedard is? We know who Connor Bedard is. I'm just saying. I only got a couple of minutes, guys, and then I got to go get ready for the. There's going to be a big ceremony, so I don't want to be late at all for that. It's really YouTube. Really, only very impressive. If it was right down to the same minute, I'd be a little more impressed. Just saying. I don't know who Eric Bedard is. I've never heard of him before, so I don't follow baseball anymore. Lucas, yes, and promptly at 7, they told there was a thing on YouTube, on Twitter, asking everybody to get into their seats by 6:50. So I imagine they want to start right at 7, or maybe it's a little before even. I don't know, but I don't think so. Yeah, well, Sonny, what are you worried about that he's playing poorly? I mean, what do you want him to do? Stand on his head to win a game? To what end? Like, does it make a difference, really? It doesn't. So many people wanting Habs to lose. Oh, but Carey couldn't win. What's wrong with Carey? He didn't win. But you wanted them to lose. So what's the problem? I don't get it. Galley's and Drouin's wrists are worrying indeed. I don't know anything about Galley's wrist per se. Drouin had surgery, so we'll have to see how that worked out next season. Hey, Tario. Yeah, and they're wait till you see the ice when they come out, or when the ice. They did some really nice stuff. Yeah. Yep. All right, I'm going to take off here because I got a few. It's 45. Okay. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll be back in 15 minutes with the hangout. Matt will be there. don't be late. Yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe till then. Peace out, y'all. And I'll see you in 15 minutes. And go Habs, go. Rest in peace, Guy. And I don't know what else to say. See you soon.